Dana here, and welcome to my vlog, Living with Prostate Cancer. This is my chart. So if you're within the U of R system, you have access to a My Chart that you need to sign up for and get on there. And it's going to tell you everything, when your appointments are, and you can communicate with your doctors and all that stuff. Well, I've got 5 days left of radiation therapy, and yesterday I decided to go in and get a PSA check just to see where I am. Back in December, before I started this all, I went ahead and got a PSA and a testosterone. Now, you may not know that testosterone feeds prostate cancer cells, which I was surprised. So that's why they wanted a testosterone level check. Because what they did is they gave me a pill, which I'm still on. I'll be on it for another 6 months. And they gave me a testosterone lowering shot, which is good for 90 days. And I'll be getting another one. They just sent me the results, so I want to share these with you. This is part of the My Chart trends. Okay, this is how it all started, or when it all started. As you can see the chart here. All right, April 26th, which is coming on 3 years. Actually, 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. What am I thinking? Coming on 4 years. Well, I went in to get a colonoscopy, and they took a test, and they also checked the PSA. Well, guess what? I was at 16. You're not supposed to be at 16. This is your normal range. No higher than a 4. All right? So then, okay, I decided to come back. I said, okay, well, they'll monitor me in 6 months. So I came back in July and had another one. Look what happened. Yeah, I got to a point where I couldn't pee. They had to put a catheter in me. So after that date, I went in somewhere in September, October, September, sometime in this range here. I had a radical prostate removal, and of course it dropped down, so then I had to wait, and I had another one done, and boom, that's where it sits at 8. And then went on, it started to climb again, because these are the monitoring points. And then November, it went to 13. I said, oh, we got to do something here. And then it jumped to 14. And they say, oh, well, let's go ahead and let's do something. We'll go ahead and give you some testosterone lowering medication, and then we'll go ahead and set you up for radiation. So here we are. As of, that was December, and now we are in April during this whole scenario here. Now we'll go to test results, and we'll be a little more finer. So I went in on we went in to do a PET scan. That's something that goes ahead and checks your entire body. But we hadn't checked November, and this was the result. We're at 13, and then it jumped to 14. So they said, oh, okay, we'll go ahead and do a PET scan and see if we can find anything. Well, unfortunately, after the PET scan results, they couldn't find anything. And submit the answer 5 months, and narrative. They did a PET scan for prostate cancer, recurrent after restaging, treatment's decision, and we're going to do we're going to inject the testosterone lowering, and we're going to tumor known or suspected, status post proximity, no evidence of reoccurrence in the prostate bed. No something in lymph nodes, no something in the distant masses, and other additional findings. Tumor area on not could resemble or a small node. Attention to this area. Follow-up images. No made. And so that's. I'm not sure what the tumor means, but it really didn't say anything other than the fact that they went ahead and decided, well, we're going to go ahead and do radiation. So that was after that one there. We do the PSA, and as you can see, still 14. It was 14, and we went to testosterone, and my normal testosterone level, is 373. Above in the normal range. So you can see where the women's are first staged. They have a little bit of testosterone, and compared to a woman, I'm kind of in the stage. I'm in the stage 2 area. So next, that was that, and then this was yesterday. As you can see, we have a value of a 0.02 from a 0.014. I don't know why. I don't know if that's just their level of value. The 0.06 is where they decide, well, we better start monitoring again. And this is something, why would normal range is 0.00. So why isn't it 00? I have 5 days left, but I would have thought it would have been 0.00 on the Richter scale, but it's showing. So we'll have to discuss that with them tomorrow, because I see the doctor tomorrow. And for the testosterone level, bam, we're at 12 from the 376 or whatever it was. So that's definitely dropped, but it's still there. So I still have testosterone in my system. So I'll have to discuss that with them tomorrow as well. In the end, what we want to see is this increase and this stay the same. If not, go to 00. So there is a value, something is showing. That is not, I don't know. My very first check, let's go back to right after I had the prostate removed. August. What was it? Testosterone. We were 313, which was the normal. This was just before I went in, I think. September. Yeah, September 8th was my operation. So That was the testosterone urinalysis. Let's see if I can find a PSA check. That was a 0.2. That was a 2.6 at that point. Let's go. Let's see what it was right after was September 1st, September 8th. Glucose, and then we had they did that. Okay, so April 20th was right after it was done, and it was a 0.06 at that point. So we're definitely lower. We're in a definitely a lower range than right after the operation. So we will go another PSA in June, and we're still 6. And we'll go October, 0.6. And October, 0.6. November, 0.8. Now we're starting to climb. Just did that one. That was the 8th. Yeah, it was November. Okay. We'll go May. Now we started to climb. Now we're at 11, 8 to 11. And we went November, we're at 13. Then we did the PET scan. And then we did one just before all this started. We're at 14. And that's when they decided to do what they were going to do. So we were at 6 right after the operation. And then we went from September 8th, which is on that. April 20th was when it was at 6, and then we went all the way to November of 22 when it started to jump, right? October was still at 6. October 28, 21. It was still at 6. And then we did another one in November of 22, and it went to 8. So that's that. All right, so let's get back up to here. All right, so as of right now, April, 2 years later, after the not done with it radiation, I'll have another one done right after the radiation and see where we are, but I don't understand why I'm not at 0.00. It should be picking up, even though this is lower than after the prostate was removed. So that will be a big thing to discuss. I would think it'd be 0.00. And the other thing I'm looking at is I would figure my testosterone would be gone, but I'm taking a pill and I'm also on the shot. So, all right, so that's the result as of April 2, 2024. So if you like, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next Dana's Vlogs, Living with Prostate Cancer.